Are you ready to take a bite out of the competition? Are you looking for ideas to make your business better? Welcome to the Core Business Show with Tim Jacquet,
sponsored by Apple Capital Group.
At the core of every successful business, you'll find people making a difference. And with each episode of the Core Business Show, we talk with those people, examine those ideas, and explore the strategies that make them special. Now, the host of the Core Business Show, Tim Jacquet.
Welcome to another episode of the Core Business Show. Tim Jacquet, your host. Today we're going to talk about business cards. A friend of mine who goes to my church, his name is Bill Lynch. Real nice guy, professional guy. He's a great speaker. And I saw this topic that he posted called Assault by Business Cards. He posted on YouTube. So I'm going to share with you, I think, like a 2-minute thing he talks about, and then I'm going to dive into the topic about dealing with business cards, because I have a whole bunch of them. So anyway, let's take a break for a second. We'll be back in a moment, and then I'm going to play a clip from his little talk about assault by business cards, and then I'm going to bring in my 3 or 4 cents in to kind of close in the topic. You listen to the Core Business Show. I'm Tim Jacquet, your host. Still kind of suffering from a cold. So anyway, let's take a break for a moment. We'll be back in 15 seconds.
You're listening to the Core Business Show, sponsored by Apple Capital Group. Welcome back to the Core. Once again, here's Tim Jacquet.
Okay, again, this topic, Assault by Business Card, is a presentation done by a friend of mine. His name is Bill Lynch. He's a great speaker. He's a reader at my church, and he owns Minute Press. He has a franchise he owns, Minute Press, in Fort Worth off of 820. So if you're looking if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, he's a real nice guy, wonderful staff. We do a lot of printing with him at church. So anyway, listen to his presentation, and then I'm going to give you my 2 or 3 cents after he finished his talk for 2 minutes. So again, you listen to Bill Lynch.
I know a lot of you have been turned off by networking. You've been to networking events, and you've come away from them and you've said, this was an absolute waste of time. Now, let me give you the scenario that I think probably happened. I have a good friend who calls this assault by business card. You walk into the room and you say, hey, hi, Jill, I'm Bill, and I'm a printer. And Jill says, I'm an accountant. And I stick my business card in her hand, and I say, if you ever need printing, you call me. And she gives me her business card, and she says, if you need accounting or your taxes done, you call me. And we turn around and we go see somebody else. At the end of the event, I end up with this cool pack of business cards. I got one from everybody I talked to. And I go back to the office the next morning, and I put them on the desk. And I'm gonna get around to calling those people and set appointments with them. And next week I go to another networking event, and I meet Carol. And I do the same thing. Hi, Carol, I'm Bill. If you ever need printing, call me. Carol gives me her card. If I ever need accounting, I'll call her. Of course, I'll promise Jill I'd call her, but, now I'm going to call Carol. And I come back with another pack of business cards. Now, I got 2 packs of business cards. And I don't want 2 packs on my desk. So I take this pack, and I put it in my desk drawer, and I put this pack on my desk. And I'm going to get to those people this week. And then I go to another networking event, and I get another pack of business cards. And I come in, and now I've got some on my desk. Well, I take those, and I'm going to put them in there are already some in the drawer. Well, I'll take those in the drawer and throw them away, because I'm probably not going to get to those people, so I put this pack in the drawer and put this pack back on the desk. It's a complete and total waste of time. I don't know why people do it. It's certainly not networking. I'm not sure what it is. It may be assault by business card, but it's certainly not networking. What I'm going to tell you about networking is much more effective than that.
Okay, assault by business cards. I mean, that is really brilliant. I do that as well because I go to a lot of events, a lot of conventions, and I get a whole bunch of business cards. And in one sense, I understand what the concept of networking, and everybody has the same concept. But when we take business cards, when I take business cards, I actually put those business cards in our database. And we purchased a neat scanner. and it's NEAT, and it's real effective. It will scan the card, and we put this part of our database of clients. And we send them an email. I send them an email thanking them for, sharing an experience. If it's at a convention, I thank them and I say I'm going to really keep you on file if I really need you. If I know someone, I will share your information, gladly share the information. And I even invite them to even come on this program if they want to talk about their product for free. So I'm kind of putting myself out more than I really have to. But in a sense, a lot of them take me up on the offer because they like to talk about their business. They like to talk about their product. And it's a way that we actually networking. People ask us, why do we do this show? Why do we create this show? And I say, well, the reason we create this show is that we believe businesses needs information. Business needs information. And we do this as a public service to not to really make money, but really to give information out and get things that we learn that's out, and in order just to help businesses, small mom and pop businesses grow. And it's been real successful for the last 3 years for us, and we're going to continue to do it as something that we're committed to doing for our customers and for the general public. Now, I'll give you my thing about the business cards. I think if you do that, this is the way that I do it. I have this neat scanner, and you can make payments on this scanner. You don't have to pay it all at one time. They have one that's cloud-based and one is just a regular base, and you can scan your documents, your receipts. You can scan your business cards. You put them into the feeder. It puts them in a spreadsheet. I import that. We use GoResponse now. We used to use MailChimp. I save a lot of stuff in MailChimp. And I send them a thank you email. Thank you for, it was great talking to you. Real simple. I'm making it brief. Thank you for giving me your card. I'm going to keep you in mind. If I need a topic on my show or if I run across someone in your area, I will gladly share the information with you. Again, thank you, and I appreciate it. So if you really look, if you have any other questions, give me a call if you'd like to appear on our show. We don't try to sell them anything. We're just trying to just put ourselves out there for them. So that's one good sense that you can keep track of that. And it really doesn't take that much time. You put it through the scanner. You can do this in less than 1 minute. All those contacts you got from that show is there. You can craft just a simple email to thank them. I mean, just maybe 2 or 3 lines, and that's it. 2 or 3 lines, and send that out, during the week around lunchtime. Not on a Monday. Not on this. I mean, sometimes really a good time to send it is on a weekend. But if you get a lot of emails on the weekend, then maybe not. But we send things out from Tuesday or Thursday, say, around lunchtime, midday, 9 in the morning, and they take a look at it, and they say thank you for sending me your information, and I keep you in mind as well, and it works. Regarding your business card, I think is not dead yet. I know there is a way of they doing electronic contacts. I really don't like those in one sense. That you can beep from each other's phones and stuff like that. I don't really care for those apps. And I think this impersonal. I'm not able to transfer the information as easily to my database. So on your business cards, if you're dealing with the government, have your business cards for government, have your business cards for business, have your business cards for the general public. And when I say that for government, of course, if you have a government, you need to have like a brief capability statement. You want to have your next codes on there, what you do, your next codes, and your certification. That's simple information and how to reach you. And, if you're accredited or this and that, put that information on your business card in front and back. You should have the full information on there. Same thing if you're going to be targeting to regular businesses, or if you're a minority business and you're trying to get that certification as a small business, and you're going to be targeting Chevron and Exxon and IBM companies, that information to be on there as well. So have a separate business card for them and get them out at conventions. And likewise, you have one for just a general business audience. There's a lot of things you can do with the business. I mean, business cards are not dead. I would just use them a little bit more effectively. Get the business card. For example, when I tell my business customers and government customers, it's all about relationships. And maybe we know we can't keep up with all these people that we talk to at a convention or a conference, but at least if our name is out there and we kind of acknowledge them, it's really good enough. It's a start. And at least you put it in a database, you can say, hey, this database is from conference XYZ. So in this particular database, as you save it, where it's coming from. And say, hey, I met you at such and such. And you can always refer, I met you at this conference, thus and so, and just categorize them and also put them in a general list for your future needs. But it's all about relationships. I would kind of agree with Bill in one sense, and agree with Bill in another sense that it's all about relationship. But as we mass market ourselves and crowd ourselves, there's only so much information we can retain. And if you just go out and just, pick a few people that you can do business with, try from there and go from there. Build relationships. And it's all about relationships. You might not get a business relationship pretty quickly, but at least kind of get something in common with them and service your local area in business and grow from there. At least in the local area, you can visit, drop things off to them, and build a better relationship than versus someone far away. So that's my 3 cents in. That's Assault by Business cards. You need to assault them and give them out. And, you never know what you're going to run into. You might run into a big deal that you can get in the future. Keep them in contact. Share the information, drop them a Columbus Day card, instead of a Christmas card. But a lot of people are not doing Christmas cards these days anyway, so you guys can keep on giving. So anyway, that's my spill on it. Thank you for listening. I'm Tim Jacquet, your host, and that's my segment on business card assault. It was one thing I was supposed to mention earlier about the value distribution of, I think I got it. So anyway, that's my information about it. Everybody take care. Tim Jacquet. I'm your host on the Core Business Show. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to the Core Business Show with Tim Jacquet. For more information about equipment financing and asset-based loans, visit our website, applecapitalgroup.com. That's applecapitalgroup.com. Or call us at 866-611-7457. We hope you'll join us for our next episode. And remember, you can always get to the core via iTunes. You'll find all our previous episodes there. And thanks again for listening to the Core Business Show with Tim Jacquet.